Hi Ian, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we worked on. So I've got you here and I'm going to compare you here to Tiger Woods, just because I think Tiger was one of the best at angles and his weight shift and pattern and things like that. So just draw a line on Tiger as well, on his spine as well, same as you. Okay, so let's just run through your swing first, Ian. As we go back, we can see your takeaways looking great, club stand just outside your hands here. As we can see, if we look at Woods, as his club goes back, we can see at the same frame there, his club is outside his hand, so exactly the same as yours. Very, very good. As we go to the top, slightly shorter swing than Tiger's, but in a really good position there. If we can see there, your left arm's across your chest, and you can see if Tiger had swung at the same distance back as you, we can see you're both in exactly the same position. Draw some lines on the shaft. You'll see that's just going to point slightly above the ball, and the same as Tiger's there. So really good so far, Ian. We go on the way down for you. We can see here, this is where things start to go only a little bit wrong, but you start to shallow the club, which is good from here. Club pulls back in front, okay, so we're trying to hit a little fade, but really we can see here, if you look at your bottom, you can see it's moving off of that line, and your spine angle is now straightening. So if I draw some other lines, you'll see that your bum has moved off that line, and your spine angle now would be at more that angle. So that's one of the reasons when you're not hitting it hard, okay? So one of the things in your lesson was, one, we need to generate some more power, but when you tried to generate more power, you tended to hit it inconsistently, and we can see why, because all of your body's moving in this direction as opposed to sort of around and left, okay? So if we look at Woods, you can draw a line on his bottom there. You're going to see as if anything, he goes further back. Look at that. So as he starts his downswing, he squats back, stays on that line, really, really good. Look at his spine there. It's going to be exactly the same as where he set up. If we go back, look at his spine there. It's perfect. Come down to impact, absolutely perfect. And that's just because he's staying on that line. If you can stay on that little yellow line there, you're going to have great posture, and you can turn through it quicker. And that's the thing with you, Ian. We need to get some more speed. So if we look at the pressure mat as well, here we could see it at setup, pretty good, sort of 60-40 on the right side, which was fine, but we can see here most of the weight was in both your toes, left toe 81, right toe 71%. As we started to swing back, the weight moved more to the right foot, which was very good. We can see here into the heel as well, 77% of your weight's moved into that heel, which is perfect. But you can see as you start down, watch the little white ball, okay, as it starts down, it's going to create that yellow line forwards, and we can see as you're starting your downswing, we can see at this frame here, if we move you out the way, 100% of your weight on your left foot is in your toe, and that's stopping you rotate. So if you're getting all that weight to that toe that quickly, it's very difficult for you to get that hip out of the way, and that way you can't generate any more speed. So we did a little bit of work just trying to get your weight working linear, and once you got the feeling of that, you started to be able to turn through it and up the speed. So really work hard on that, and I gave you that feeling of if you shook my hand using your golf posture and I stood to the side and said shake my hand, you just turned biomechanically the most sensible way to get to my hand. I gave you the feeling straight away, and then you got it. So work on that for me, Ian. Up the power as much as you can, and I can't wait to see what we get on next lesson. Well done.